It is nearing the end of summer and your herb garden is flourishing, but what happens when you've grown more than you can use? Jen Reynolds, editor-in-chief of Harrowsmith magazine, is here with more. Good morning, welcome back.
Good morning.
You know what, I have a friend who is really great at growing herbs, and at the end of the season, she's always like, who wants basil, who wants thyme? Because she has so much, but I love what you're gonna share with us today.
Well, it's amazing because more than 50% of us are growing our own food this year. So we have tons. Everyone has this problem. And at Harrowsmith magazine, we want to make sure nothing goes to waste.
Yes.
Zero waste. So with your herbs, there's a number of ones that you can repot and bring inside.
Okay.
So things like your basil, cut it down, and then repot it and bring it inside. But there's also a number of the herbs that you grow in pots that are perennials. So you can put them in your garden. That's what I do every year.
Which ones?
Plants like sage. This is a perennial. It will come back in most parts of Canada. Dig it into the ground, make sure it gets a nice winter rest. Your mint as well. Mint is wild. It has all of these crazy roots on the bottom of it, and it will just go dormant over the winter. Harvest it now, put the roots in, and then take it out and put it in your pots again next spring.
And the rest of them you can put down. And cold and dark, is that what you want to do if you're taking it inside?
No, you want to put it on your windowsill so that you can use them all year round.
Okay, I love it. I wish everybody could smell this. It
smells amazing.
Fragrant. You mentioned that we are not going to waste anything, right?
Nothing.
I love this.
So what we can do is when you're harvesting, you know, if you're using it in your recipes, great. If you want to save it and use it for later, then you can dry them. And so we just set up a little drying station.
I like how you made your own drying station. So these are cans that you've reused.
That's right.
Filled them with sand. Very simple.
Yes, yes. So you can do this on a windowsill, or you can hang your herbs with little clothespins in your windowsill, somewhere that is dry, somewhere that is not too moist. And once all of your herbs dry, then you can just crumble them and save your containers. I save all of my mason jars and all of my little containers, and even my elastics to market because...
So this is the tip that I loved, Jen. I love what you use to label. That makes so much sense.
Thank you. So yeah, nothing goes to waste. Everything that we have has a second purpose. So this is the time of abundance. How can we reuse the things?
And you talked about more people growing their own food and how satisfying to know that these all came from your own kitchen, because everything's getting more expensive, including herbs.
Exactly.
This, I think, is one I have not seen before, but man, do I love. This is making your herbs into a bouquet.
That's right. So sometimes when your herbs get flowers on them like this, they're not the tastiest, but they're still pretty. So this is a piece of oregano, and it has gone to flower, which we call bolting. And so we said, hey, let's make a bolt bouquet. And we have lots of actually examples of bolt bouquets in our summer issue of Harrowsmith magazine. But in here we have oregano, we have some basil, and I just plucked some dahlias from my garden.
This is stunning.
A little bit of mint.
You've got a little bit of mint draping on the bottom, if you can see some of that there.
Exactly.
I mean, it's really beautiful, and it probably lasts a lot longer than just fresh cut flowers.
Exactly, and don't waste it. Don't put it in the compost. So start, you know, eating it as you are enjoying it. Sometimes your herbs will also, in water, will go to root. Have little roots on the bottom of them. Basil will do that. Oregano will do that, and same with mint too. So that you're just making more plants when they're in water too.
I love this. This is so good. Okay, we love to eat on this show, and we've saved the best for last. You can actually, you know, finally consume your herbs. What have you made for us here? So
this is a basil pesto. It's a nut-free basil pesto so that you can bring it to school. You can have it in school lunches. Simple recipe with about this much basil. So it's about...
so it'll use up some of the excess.
Exactly. About 2 cups of packed basil. We have some garlic in there. We have a little olive oil. Salt and pepper, so easy. You can make this in about 5 minutes. I was thinking a fried egg on top of that, just with the flavors, would be amazing. Mix it in with your pasta, mix it in with your chicken, with your fish, all of those things. It has that amazing flavor to it, and it just, it's amazing.
This recipe is great. The cheese in here is so good.
On your sandwiches, we have recipes on harrowsmithmag.com for kale pesto, for pesto with all of the herbs that you have. Don't let anything go to waste. You can always make it into a fresh pesto.
I'm trying to chew it as fast as I can. It's really good. Jen, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And a reminder to everybody, the latest issue of Harrowsmith magazine is out right now for more great ideas. And you said recipes for this?
Oh, yes.
Fantastic.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.